You know, the name is long as fuck. Very long. It's called, let's see, what is it called here? I'm telling you, it's a big name. It's called Even Given the Worthless Appraiser Class, I'm Actually the Strongest. So yeah, so just a quick overview is, so this is a world where jobs are more than just a paycheck. They're a destiny. In this realm, heroes are born with their roles, and for some, that means glory and adventure. But for our guy, well, he got the short end of the stick. Well, that's what he thought. You know, he really thought he got the short end of the stick. If you guys watched episode 1, you know, it was terribly hard for him to find a job, or for anyone to hire him. So he would just accept all the abuse. Episode 1 honestly was very dark, gloomy, and depressing, and even at the end, you know, his life was put in danger, and he'd rather choose self-deletion than being torn to shreds. With obviously choosing your own path for how you want to go out, it's probably the the best case scenario instead of being torn to shreds. So yeah, episode 1 was really dark and gloomy versus episode 2. Great. So he's an appraiser. Might sound fancy, but in a world full of warriors, mages, and rogues, being an appraiser is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Yeah, exciting as watching paint dry. But yeah, as I said, he was used and abused, eventually ditched by his so-called friends, or yeah, the people who hired him that ditched him. All right. Okay, so I mean, who needs a guy to tell you how much that rusty sword is worth when you can just swing it around instead? That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. But just when he's ready to give up, something incredible happens. He discovers that his worthless job might just hold the key to something much bigger than he ever imagined. Now, guys, so in this episode right here, he only imagines that only because of his this miracle tree right here. I'm gonna call this anime tree anime waifu. So this gal right here is pretty much the tree spirit, right? She's like one with the tree. She is the tree, but this is her as her human form and spirit form. I know it sounds a little bit more it sounds complicated, but just know that this elf looking chick is the tree. So this is tree anime. I'm gonna call it tree anime to simplify this whole appraiser class, this complicated name. But yeah, so this tree waifu right here gives him part of her limbs. I mean, the tree limbs, right? And puts it in his eye because he lost his eye during a fight for survival, or his annihilation versus a bear within the dungeon. So he lost his eye, and she replaces it with, as you can see, the death bear. The death bear took his eye, and she replaced it with from parts of her tree. So that tree, as you guys know, is the world tree, which holds boundless amounts of energy. So imagine giving this to someone as simple as an appraiser. And so it turns out being an appraiser means he can unlock hidden powers and secrets that others can't even see, especially with his new eyes and his new abilities. You know, it unlocked his appraiser skills to be broken pretty much. So, okay, so who knew that all these hours spent studying could lead to epic discoveries? Yeah, and that's the other thing. When he goes into this training montage, you know, this guy right here, the mage, she's pretty much forced to train him because of the tree spirit waifu. Does not want to see him just, you know, go out into the world and die. So this mage is training him. And so the appraiser eye can pretty much just see everything. How fast the enemy's moving, what's the enemy's next move, and to the point where he can even copy their skills, right? But of course, under the tutelage of this mage and using a combination of the tree spirit holy water or fluids, he's able to heal at a rapid pace that is inhuman or pretty much unheard of within this world, unless given by that tree. So he's able to train non-stop. He's able to train even if he loses like his ear, like in this episode he lost the ear, and the tree and the fluids from the tree spirit just like auto healed his ear, like he never lost his ear. So he's able. So imagine, guys, if you could just train to the point of death and then come back to life because of this, and you just keep repeating that. You know, your body's eventually just gonna get so strong from breaking and healing. So guys, this is why I'm enjoying this anime. You know, it wasn't from episode 1. Honestly, like, all the doom and gloom doesn't really get to me. You know, it really doesn't get to me. You know, all the depressing stuff, because life just in general sucks, guys. Like, so for me to see him go through hardships is like, yeah, we all go through hardships in our own ways within life. So for me, it was like, all right, yeah, I can see why he's struggling. I can understand his positioning. I can understand why he feels certain ways. So for me, it was like, all right, this is normal. You know, pretty basic, straightforward stuff. We can see why this guy is in pain. So, you know, for me, it was just like pretty linear, pretty straightforward with episode 1. So I didn't really feel where this was going. I didn't really know if this was for me or if I'm going to drop it or not. But episode 2 is once we get to the power leveling. That's what I like to see in isekais. Even if it is a trashy isekai, low budget, even if, I just love power leveling animes, because I love seeing, someone work hard, go through hardships, and get stronger, and especially with this guy, he's a very humble guy. He's a very genuine guy that he doesn't boast. He has good manners. Ian, yeah, his name is Ian. And the mage is named Ursula, and the tree waifu is named Yuri. And so Ian, he's a good guy. So I like seeing good guys, scale up, get powerful, and get what see them happy. I love seeing an underdog become just super powerful, and then just seeing like everyone who doubted him just be like, whoa, where did this guy come from? That's what I like to see. That's what I want to happen in my life too. I'm sure that's what you want to happen in your life as well. We have tough and rough past, but we fight through it, whether through luck or training or any of this bullshit. We'll fight through the odds, because like I said, life is depressing. We just gotta make it, guys. We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it, guys. We're gonna become better. We're gonna become a better person. We're gonna become stronger, smarter. Hang in there, guys. Anyways, so yeah, episode 1 was just, run of the mill. But here you can see the waifu right here is always worrying about him. So yeah, overall, guys, I really enjoyed this anime, and I'm gonna keep watching it. I did drop other animes that I'm not gonna talk about. If you guys want to see that, obviously I'm gonna need more views, more likes. Come on, guys. No, but I appreciate everyone who likes the video. I know there's this one guy who likes almost every single one of my videos, and I gotta say, arigatou gozaimasu. Hontou ni domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you, man. I really do. All right, so here, with a new perspective of his abilities, Ian sets out on a journey, not just to prove his worth, but to show that every job has its values. Definitely, his appraiser skill just, like I said, is broken. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to join Ian as he transforms from the overlooked appraiser to the unexpected hero on his own story, then yeah, this anime is definitely, like, guys, I'm definitely gonna watch this anime. Do I recommend it for everyone? Probably not, but for me, this power leveling was just so much fun episode. That is all.